Howdy folks, welcome back to Let's Play Kingdom Hearts 3. I'm Nye. I've decided that my reticence to really plow through Kingdom Hearts both comes from being older and enjoying things more, and combining that with a healthy, want to stretch it out, like kind of not devouring that dessert all at once, you know? Okay, so we're not going to do any more gummy ship stuff today. Today we're actually going to go and do one of our worlds, or start at one of our worlds at least. So we got two options. To the left is Monsters, Inc., and to the right is Frozen. And I'm actually not sure which of the two I want to do more. Sorry, that was me just messing with the sound a little bit, because I've been told some things about Frozen, about Arendelle. And I need to specifically turn down the music. We'll see kind of what happens. But, yeah, we'll go ahead and turn that down a little bit and kind of go from there. I don't know, that might be a little bit too quiet. We'll see what happens, right? Okay, so we should be starting as of right now. There we go. Where's my waypoint? There's my waypoint. Okay. Now, we do have this, new ship of ours that performed fairly admirably last time. Just didn't quite get done what we needed to get done. We're not going to blame it. Okay, hold up a second. I see two waypoint markers. Which one should I be focusing on? This one? I wonder what that watery nonsense is each time I boost. You see that? Is this the location in question? That looks like someplace I want to go. Remember, we've already gotten all the crystals. Excuse me. Thank you. We've already gotten all the crystals we need to get. Okay, so which world is this? Does not look like Arendelle, and I decided we're going to Frozen today. So we got to go all the way in the other direction. Good thing our ship is fast, right? I'm never going to not enjoy this type of music. I don't know, like the kind of fast-paced, constantly moving sort of thing. I've always enjoyed video game music for that, and my phone typically actually has video game music on it at all times, and it's how I get myself, hyped up to get stuff done. Whenever, back in the day when I, used to work retail, I would every morning, hop in the shower, get ready for work, and I'd be putting music like this on my phone, because it would just get me going in the morning. It kind of created, this want to get rolling. So now we can actually see that is there. Oop, there's a lot of experience. We want that. Just go ahead and yoink all of that. Almost got me to level 48. Okay, let's go to this world. So, Frozen is another movie that I've never seen. At least not in its entirety. That being said, I did go to this Frozen sing-along experience at Disney's Hollywood Studios, and got a fair amount of idea of the storyline from there. So this is actually not going to be one that I'm incredibly ignorant of. That being said, I expect there is plenty of little stuff that I'm not going to be familiar with. It's kind of a weird experience, too. Okay, so what do we got here? Obvious snow, and immediately attacked by soldiers. That's always good. But Donald has things taken care of. What you got, Sora? And Sora just wins.
It's cold! Hey, Donald, give me a coat!
Donald, do you have that ability? Oh, well, you're just going to be cold.
He's too used to the beach. Hey, Islander, what can I say?
I like they reference Destiny Islands there.
Look, Even the sea's turning to ice.
That's probably really not good. So are we...
Donald, this isn't your magic, is it?
So apparently we're just kind of joining the storyline
Do you think it's the Heartless?
Might be.
at a certain point.
Let's go.
And yeah, I turned it back up just because, screw it. I might get content ID match, let's find out. Squeedix said it was okay, damn it.
Wow.
Yeah, everything's just turning to ice. Oh, hello. Okay, so we get Elsa during her leaving of the castle. And now the water has turned to ice, and Elsa is running away.
That girl. She looked so sad.
I can imagine why. From the basics I know of the storyline, she has a reason to be sad. Which is really funny. I heard the song Let It Go so often back when the movie had first come out. You know, it was a huge thing in, like, every YouTube video of all time. I didn't know the actual, context of it.
What happened? Maybe the Heartless? We should talk to her.
Okay. So I guess we're gonna go chase after Elsa. Which, yeah, I didn't know the actual context of the song. And, it made sense in and of itself, but now it makes a lot more sense now that I know, you know, the basics of the movie. That being said, that single experience was kind of a little bit uncomfortable because it was meant to be goofy.
After her?
Let's see, so I'm not going to be allowed to go that way. That's a save point, which we don't need right now. This should be my treasure chest. Give me my map. Okay, good to have. Let's go ahead and take a look at our shop here. So what do we got in the workshop? Left some synthesis items. Left a collector's goal. Got an AP boost. Okay, so you want the Forge in the Realm of the Gods. You want a picture of Zeus. You want a picture of the Tram. And you want a picture of the Ice Palace. Well, we can do Ice Palace today. That's no problem. And we can up something. So what is, we don't really know what Favorite Deputy really does yet. We haven't actually used it. In fact, let me get that into the rotation real quick. I really like Ever After, so I think we're going to drop, Shooting Star for Favorite Deputy real quick. Hyper Hammer Drill Punch. Oh, this comes with Lucky Strike. Okay, this is now permanently on... Yeah, that is now permanently on my, my setup, because it has Lucky Strike. Okay. Speaking of, let's check a couple things. I haven't actually, okay. Falling Slash. Go ahead and do that. Anything else I need to really... I mean, we don't really use reprisals because I'm bad at video games. I mean, we have the AP, though, so I'll just go ahead and turn some of the stuff on. Donald has nothing new. Goofy has nothing new. Okay. Let's just get some of this stuff knocked out. We have an AP boost for Sora. This music is not going to become a thing at all. Thunder. Oh, I really like that. Okay, so let's go ahead and drop Arrow in favor of Thunder. And, gonna go ahead and also activate 8-bit blast. Okay, back into here. So what do I need to buy? So, ooh, we got upgraded weapons for Goofy and Donald. We can, I mean, this stuff exists, but I'm sure we can do better. That being said, I'm gonna go ahead and buy 2 of that. Cure Converter? Buy 2 of that just in case. Alright. We can now buy fluorite. So the question is, how much fluorite do I need? I don't need fluorite really anymore. I need Damascus. Let's go ahead and power up Favorite Deputy. Okay, we're just going to keep powering it up as long as it let me. Okay, now we need Adamantite and Wellspring gems, which I don't imagine I'm going to be seeing anytime soon. Okay, that unlocks Form Change Extender. And that unlocks Aerosa. Go ahead and do Hero's Origin as well. Okay, nothing can be unlocked. Okay, what can I synthesize that would be incredibly useful right now? Phantom Ring. Ooh, that seems really useful. Same with Sorcerer's Ring. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and just make 2 of those. Okay, we get the Mog card. We'll be able to purchase exclusive items. Hold up. Where'd that come from? Now we can just buy food. Okay. We can buy elixirs, too. We can buy better armors. Okay. Okay, I think we need to do a few things before we actually do this world. The game has kind of made it clear we've got stuff we need to do real quick. So, it might be a little bit disappointing, but I need to actually go do this stuff. But, yeah, so I was watching this show, and the show is obviously intended for, for children because, it's a Disney show at Hollywood Studios, named... I don't even know what that's supposed to be, though. We need to go to Olympus, and we need to land at the summit. But yeah, so it was obviously meant to kids, and it was really a sing-along, but it was phrased as a kind of retelling of the story. The idea is the royal historians were telling the story of the history of Arendelle to anybody who didn't know it, which was useful for me because I didn't actually I'd never seen the movie, and I didn't really know much about it. I'd seen a little bit of just random stuff on the internet that gave a little bit of background. Heard Let It Go. But that was really about it. So it kind of gave me a good idea of what the story was about. But we had these 2 characters that were telling the story. One, it was one was a woman, one was a man. The man was extremely flamboyant, fairly effeminate. Mostly hit on various guys. But the woman also did, and I swear to God, I got uncomfortable at a certain point. Because she was, I don't know people's names, we will learn them very quickly. But like, reindeer guy? That's all I know him as. The guy who, has the reindeer. She was talking about how hunky he was. Okay, as you do. But, she was, like, gripping onto his biceps and lifting her dress up to show off her ankles. And she was, doing this for about 2.5 minutes straight. Like, nothing else was going on the stage. There were no other actions. There was nothing to distract from this. This was the joke and the event. And plainly, and it wasn't like this thing where it's just like, well, okay, so Nye, you have problems with people, showing off interest in reality, or interest in public. Fine. But the problem is that whoever... Okay, what's hyper... I now have a gigantic warhammer to hit things with. Alrighty. Let's beat the ever-loving crap out of everything. So, fine. Telling me that, like, I'm a little bit uncomfortable with public place affection. Look, if you want to make that argument, we can make that argument. But the problem was the guy who... Okay, now we have Drill Punch. What? Okay, this is fantastic. But the problem was the guy, the Mr. Reindeer, whoever this is, he also looked uncomfortable. So it became not a question of me having issues with it, the characters had issues with it. So it was just kind of this very, very weird thing, and I was sitting there just like, we're doing this? Like, this is what you want to show to, a bunch of 6-year-olds, Disney? It was a very weird thing, to kind of witness. Not something at all that I was expecting at Disney. Now, there were jokes made by the characters, that... Was this not... None of that counts as the Forge? What counts as the Forge here? Is it this? This is what you want a picture of? That's what it wanted a picture of. Cool. Let's go get Zeus. So, you know, there was a comment made by one of the characters that, you know, welcome to late night Hollywood studios. Because, you know, this was a little bit later at night. You know, we were, I think it was probably getting close on to like 8 to 9 o'clock by then. Which, you know, most kids are not in the Disney parks by that point. So, you know, again, as you do. But it was just, it just kind of felt weird because there were distinctly kids in the room. And this was very much a kid-based attraction. And again, the actors, the cast members, they were outright making references to the fact that this was a kid-based thing. When Let It Go showed up for the sing-along, they were even saying stuff like, okay, parents, this is the one you've been waiting for, you know, all sarcastic like. So, you know, it was just kind of one of those things. I now have the drill that pierces the heavens. This is fantastic. Yeah. So just kind of one of those,
Hey, the storm is gone.
Oh.
See, we've got a better way up now.
Cool. What did I just do? Nope, did not want. I want to get on this. Can I get on this, please? Thank you. So yeah, it was just kind of, again, a very weird and somewhat off-putting event that I wasn't sure. I just wasn't sure how I was supposed to take it. Okay.
Let's see.
There's my... Wow, we're not close enough? Hold up.
Let's see.
Zeus gonna pose for me? Okay. There's my picture of Zeus. Let's... We still need to get a picture of the water things, so I guess let's go do that real quick and see if we can do that, just to knock that out before we go back to Arendelle. So yeah, kind of weird, but I enjoyed it. I have a couple of the songs stuck in my head from time to time nowadays, which I guess tells you, no, that's not the right exit. I guess that tells you a good deal about how, I guess, catchy, the songs are in that, you know, in that thing. No, I do want to go this way. It's Mount Olympus that I want to go to. That's right. Tells you how catchy they are. It was, you know, it was enjoyable to a fair amount. I had fun with it. So, I'm going to enjoy, you know, doing this world. And then, of course, Monsters, Inc. is coming. And I know Monsters, Inc. We're going to see if I can avoid, if they do a certain thing, I might actually be crying on stream, or on recording. So, you know, look forward to that, I guess.
Come on, fellas.
Okay. Water things. Do we have water things? Y'all are not water things. Okay. We have no water things. Okay, now someone mentioned that the water things could potentially be found in the Tangled world. So I suppose we should go there next. Just kind of knock all this stuff out, that way we don't have to worry about it later. I'll say there's a lot of fun stuff, at Hollywood Studios that I really didn't think would be as good as they were. There was this kind of like puppet-based live-action, Little Mermaid thing, which was kind of cool. And then one thing that I always have loved and that, I hadn't seen in years was the Indiana Jones adventure. The live show where they show off like how certain stunts are done. That never ceases to be fun. We're gonna go here to the forest. But yeah, that never ceases to be fun watching that. And I can't help but think, like, we're, so far back and all these big explosions are happening. You can feel the heat whoosh over your face. And, you know, also thinking of Riku using emojis is just the weirdest damn thing. I can't even begin to tell you. Like the little sideways slant face. But yeah, like, it was just, imagine, like, if you were right up close and personal, with that fire, you know, that's no small amount of heat in your face. There's some heat going on right there. So just imagining, like, some of these actors and stuntmen having to deal with that. Me and heat, you know, we do not get along very well together. I don't like heat. I am a cold person. Hi, friend. Got it. And we're out. I like cold. Cold is me. I like, you know, I like winter. I like snow. You know, I like very, very cold stuff. So having, like, being in Florida and it's 80 degrees and fire blooming, it's like, no. Can we just not? Can we think about doing it and then not do it? That's exactly where I sit with those sorts of things. It gets really bad too. I was in the middle of a magic event a couple of months back in the, you know, the dog days of summer, the August, September time. So it's 95 and up outside with 100% humidity. So very, very hot. And the store I'm in, their AC goes out. So we're all playing in heat. Okay, let's go ahead and post these. Okay, so we post the thing. We got some pulsing stones. Another prize postcard. There's a Gourmand's ring. Now we have 2 of them. Okay, let's take a picture of that. Excuse me. Was that not the picture of the tram as requested? There it is. Okay. So back to the Moogle store. Okay, workshop. Got a pulsing stone that we can do. We got our photo missions. Okay, so we have the draw ring available, the thunder chain, the fire chain. And the umbrella rosette. That was the last thing that we did not currently have access to, was the umbrella rosette. Okay. So, I mean, we could get a draw ring, but I don't see any good reason to actually do so. And we don't have access to Damascus. Do you have anything new for me to buy? Supposedly you do. You got pulsing stones. You have fluorite, but the problem is nowadays I need Damascus. Also, I completely forgot. Oh, that's right. He has those. I don't want to give him anything else. With a phantom ring now. Oh, right. That's the... Right. I think I want the phantom ring. Lose a little bit of magic. But get a bunch more strength. Boost my AP. Then I get Cure Converter. Fill situation command gauges as you spend MP on Cure Magic. That sounds useful. Do we have any better options there? No. Okay. We have now done everything I need to do. Now I'm actually going to go and deal with Arendelle in the, 5 minutes we have remaining in the episode. I'm sorry. Some of this stuff was important. I mean, we need to get it done. Let's not actually have a conversation about, how to keep the order if I'm freezing my butt off. Can't I order a hat and scarf? Yeah. Hashtag do something, Donald. Hashtag Islander. Poor Sora. Which, yeah, I mean, eventually we're going to have to go and find all of the missing stuff that we've missed so far. But I have to assume that at some point the game's going to give me, like, a tool or something for it. Either that or we're just going to go and, like, go into every nook and cranny and I will eventually see the stuff I'm missing. Okay. So, we've done all the stuff we need to do in the immediate area, which means beat the crap out of Heartless. Excuse the hell out of you? Come here. You guys see that flower there? I have a hammer. Me and my hammer are gonna say hi. I like my hammer. Me and my hammer are gonna have fun. I still want to know why I have yet to find a form that uses 2 keyblades, though. One of these days. I miss my 2 keyblades. I like that we have so many options also for, you know, for attacks. It's making it, like, combat a little bit more enjoyable than it maybe otherwise would have been. Because, you know, you end up having, like, a lot of different, like, combos and stuff. The combat seems a little bit more flashy. I would love to be able to heal myself. There we go. Oh, apparently we're doing this. Apparently that does a fair amount of AoE damage. And this keyblade does a good amount of just flat damage. I'm kind of impressed. What is still alive? Well, that's good. We don't need your shield. Okay, we're actually good. So the question is, do we go left or we go right? I don't know what that is. Let's figure out what happens if we go left. What's over here? I'm assuming we're going to be stopped before we get to the area transition.
Hope we find some ingredients around here.
Okay, so we got stopped. We can't go that way. Good to know. Oh, great. Something's happening. I really would appreciate if that just didn't spontaneously happen. I don't know. Like, the fact that that's on the same button as, the fact that that's on the same button as, like, open chests and pick up ingredients, bothers me a little bit. I mean, it's not terrible, but it is a little bit less than convenient. I'm of the opinion that the interact button should never be the same button as something else particularly important. Oh, hey, that actually deals damage when you actually get your hammer together. Yeah, like, if you've got the interact button on the same button as, like, for example, throw grenade, bad things are going to happen. Don't do that. The worst that your interact button should be on is, like, reload. But don't make it the same button as, you know, as jump. And a blizzard choker. Okay. Was there anything else over here? Doesn't appear to be. Gotta keep an eye out also for hidden Mickeys. I haven't seen anything that could be a hidden Mickey yet. Like, at least not that I've seen. I'm sure we'll find something. This is a fairly large area. So I almost expect to see something. Also, what the hell are these? Oh, okay. That explains that. Who is leaving all of their supplies out here for me to break? It's not very smart of them. Oh, wait. Something's going on. We have reindeer heartless. Why do we have reindeer heartless? And we'll let Donald do Flare Force. Damage to everybody. And I'm going to go ahead and do Pirate Ship. Can I make this thing flip all the way around if I time it right? Everything dies. We're not getting, like, the biggest record yet. Ooh, we did get the biggest record yet. I lied. I didn't intend to lie. I apologize if you took offense to my lie. But yeah, not seeing any Mickeys. Well, folks, I think that's going to be about it for me, because something tells me that we're going to be seeing some pretty epic stuff in the near future. Oh, okay. It's not exactly what I wanted to do, but I'll take it. So with that, I'm going to love you, I'm going to leave you, and I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.